All right, so check it out. We're gonna do a little different today. We're gonna go over our intention or our theme first because every time we do it at the end, heads there. Every time we do it at the end, we run out of time and it's dark. So, this is a workout. So workouts are all about movement. So what do you think about when you think of movement? Just a basic question.
Yeah, just not being still.
Not being still. I heard a really cool definition of the word energy, which just means the way this person defined it was the ability to move. Okay? So your ability to move means you can do a whole lot of things. There's a lot of jealous trees about your ability to move. So the quote that I like to think about is Albert Einstein's quote, "Nothing happens in the universe until something moves." All right? So think about that. That's going to be our theme for the workout today. What does that make you think of?
It makes me think of initiative. Like I've got a initiative. Yeah.
Initiative. Okay.
I gotta make the choice to do something.
Okay.
I don't want to be sitting still waiting for something to happen to me.
Right. Okay.
Regardless of what it is. Yeah, anything. Yeah.
So I think we get stuck sometimes, which is a funny way to say it. We get stuck because you're not stuck. You just pick your leg up and you move, right? But in our minds, we get stuck sometimes. Things have to be done a certain way. This person says it has to be done this way, and maybe it doesn't. Maybe there's another way. So that's what we really want to focus. That's what I want to focus on with these workouts and the whole channel is there another way? And if not, just keep moving until you do figure out another way. So that's what we're going to do today. Let's get to it. We're going to talk more at the end, but that was just... All right, so we got 55 seconds till the warm-up is over. We're gonna go. It's one move, but it does have two sides. So we're gonna go 45 a side, 30 seconds rest. So left and right times 2 will be 4 sets, and then we'll do the props after. So, what is it? It's basically. Want to hear this? All right. So the move is forearm plank. You're gonna do a little elbow chicken wing, kick the right leg out. So it's like a bird dog, but elbow and foot. Then you're gonna roll over, crunch up, touch the foot, come back over.
Exercise.
All right, so boom, roll, do the crunch, don't you? You ain't crunching.
That was a crunch.
Yeah, I saw the video from last time. You gotta be up here. Up there, you gotta be up there. It was too easy last time. All right, I cheated on that. There we go.
Rest.
Oh yeah, okay. Nice. Okay. Make sure you really pop up on those forearms. And then, like I said, it's just one elbow kicks out to the side with that foot. So on this one, we'll be going this way. So you can leave your, if you do your planks like this with closed fist, try to go open hand. All right, whatever side you did, do the other side.
Exercise.
So what are we doing? I never remember. No, I did that one. There. Okay, I got it. Now we cooking. Oh, come on. Not there yet. We'll keep moving forward.
Rest.
Nice work. All right, so we did.
Keep steadily moving closer to the camera.
She just loves the camera. All right, focus on me here, over here. Yeah, it's like, nope, not worrying about you right now. I like Brandon better. Here we go. Okay, so we got 10 seconds. We'll go back to the original side we just did. Round 3. Three.
Exercise.
Okay. Which one? This one. Right elbow, left leg. Roll to the right. Right elbow, left leg. Roll. That's the right. Oh, but it's this hand. Yeah. I was doing that one. Yeah. That's it. Yep. So really try to get what we call hollow in gymnastics right here. Not that, here. You're probably better off. You gotta be wrong high than low. And I probably just ate some grass.
Rest.
Okay. That's a little
That's doing something.
it's a sneaky move. It's like, this is easy, this is simple. 3 rounds in, you're like, nope, it's not as simple as we thought. All right, so this is the last one.
I've already done like 30 today though. So
The second side, do it again one more time, round 4, let's go.
Exercise.
All right, so boom. Bang. Boom. Bang. Ha. Oh, did both legs. I can't get it wrong. I'm losing my crunch. Come on. Be up. Hold it for a second, right there. Hold it. Oh yeah, come back. Come on. One more.
Rest.
That 45 seconds was a little bit longer on that 4th round, huh? A little bit longer. Yeah. The longer you go, time slows down because you're getting better. No, I don't know. I'm just making that up. So, all right, take a quick break. Let's get some water. All right, gotta go quick. Okay. All right, so remember the move we just did? What was it? It was a forearm plank, and then we did sort of like a bird dog type of thing, except instead of a bird dog, we did the elbow out, we stepped out. Okay? So let's break this down, and let's break the step out, the step out, let's break that down. Imagine someone throws something at your face, a ball, anything, a punch, and it's coming at you right like that. Okay? What would be your response? Okay? So he's trained, he's done this a bunch of times, so he's real chill with it. But honestly, you would be more than this. You'd be like that, right? Hands are gonna come up, you're gonna move your head away, and this looks strong or weak? Honestly.
it looks weak to me.
It looks real weak, okay? It looks super weak. We're gonna weaponize that though. All right, we're gonna make that strong. So this what we call our flinch or whatever response. Okay, we're gonna do something with that. So if you remember, we had our forearm plank on the ground, right? We took one elbow out. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna bring one elbow out, okay? So our hands come up, one elbow goes out. And if it's not flat, it's okay. It can be here, just a little bit more than parallel. So somewhere around here or here. Make sense? Okay, so that's the arms. So boom, right there. So now we're here instead of up here somewhere, right? Boom, right there.
You're not covering your face.
Yeah, don't cover your eyes, you can't see. But instead of, this is all open, right? Elbows kind of just stay where they are, arms come up, one hand goes out, this one or this one, doesn't matter. Now we're gonna do a step out. Why do we step out? Why do we step? Why do we step?
Because you gotta move.
Talked about the
Get
move.
out of the way.
Talked about the movement earlier. And I want to demonstrate this point. Brandon, stand right there. Okay. I don't know if you can tell, but my hand, well, you can tell, I'm hitting his center of his body right now. Okay? Take a step. Okay? No longer is he in the direct line of my attack. Okay? So we step to get off the line. Because this might not be enough, right? But if he does that and he moves, okay, he's got a much better chance of not being hit. And the reason we put the arm up, if you saw that, do it again, slow. That little bit, and that one should be up too. Don't cheat, yep. This little wedge goes right off, and we really hit a nice explanation. Come in. think I was facing this way. Yeah, so kneel down just a little bit. So I want to show a more close-up of why we do the hand like this instead of this or this. When he throws the punch, okay, when I go here, push through, push through, push through. Yeah, you see how that kind of wedged off my arm? Okay, do it again. Boom, right there. It kind of wedges right off, okay? So you're forming like a doorstop wedge, and when the attack comes in, it's just a deflection. If I do a hard style block and if I try to block that, I don't know how strong he is. Go. And that hurts my forearm, and right there he got me, right? He came in right through, but if I deflect, it goes right past me. And you don't have to be very strong to do that at all. So that's why we're taking that flinch response and we're turning it into something that we can use, okay, which is a deflection, and that's all it is. You add that to the step and you get this. Let's back up on this one. So we'll back up. Boom, go. So I'm here, okay? So you're getting off the line. That gets you out of the trouble. This is the deflection. It's really just an extra kind of insurance, okay? So that's what we're gonna work right now.
Yeah, but no one's just gonna stand there.
Thank you, because there was a second part of the move. What was it? You remember we did the forearm plank, we did the move, and then we spun around on our back, and we took one hand and touched our foot. All right, it's a good ab move, good core move. Hopefully you felt that. What is that doing? So here we go. Here's the second part of the prep. So you're moving off the line here. Nice. You came real high on that one, but it was okay. Now, we turned on this side to the right. So you're just gonna go to the right. And now you're gonna take your arm and touch your foot like you did before. Boom. And we're totally off the camera, so we got back up. Let's back up, let's do it again. Let's go, let's bring it down. I know. I'm not so much concerned with the velocity. All right, yeah, our feet. Let's do it again. So we're here, no, boom. Bam, touch your foot, boom. So I'm taking this arm, touching my foot, okay? Of course, that's his shoulder into the pavement or his head. He's eating some concrete right now, and you can take your time. That was a little harsh, so maybe we won't make him eat concrete, so maybe instead, we do this. No, here, boom. And now I'm seeing life through his eyes, from his perspective. Hey, buddy. What happened there? You all right? While I'm, cranking his arm over. So maybe we can talk about it. All right, so what you want to do is the same Tabata timer, 45 seconds on and then 30 off. What we'll do is, for instance, he's attacking me, so we'll go for 45 seconds on one side. So he attacks right, I do the move, then I attack right, he does the move, then we go to the left and left. So it'll be 4 rounds, 30 seconds each. What happens if you go to the wrong side? It's a great question. I'm glad you asked that question. So this way is designed to go here, okay? So I'm off, we call the closed side. It's less dangerous over here. But what if I go this way, he punches with that arm? No, this way. I go this way. It works the same way. You're gonna do the exact same thing, okay? Now your turn, obviously you could go the same way. And it's gonna go right here. Boom, right there, okay? So this move is designed to really just put up a shield, grab whatever's there and yank it to the ground. And you're actually not yanking it to the ground. He's already going that way. So you're just gonna give him a little encouragement. Whatever hand you want. And you go this way. All right? Okay, so try to go for the outside for right now that we practice. Go slow. There's no speed trophies here. Don't hurt your partner. Or you're probably somebody that lives with you, so they won't appreciate it if you hurt them. So go ahead, 45 seconds on, each person, each side, 4 rounds, and we'll see you after that. Good? You gotta come in a little closer, because I turned it way down, because it was on anyway. Some nerdy stuff. All right, so we're back. We just finished the workout. Thanks for working out with us. Like I said, I hope that this is at least opening your eyes a little bit to more dimensions of what your workout can do for you. So don't look at it as a martial arts teacher substitute, but it could be like a prelude. That's a good word. Yeah. My friend had a prelude in college, and in high school, Honda Prelude. So I use that word when I can, Honda Prelude. It's a prelude. It's like a intro before the intro. All right. So we talked earlier about movement, Albert Einstein's quote. Nothing in the universe happens until something moves, and I think the training we did today really illustrates that. We did a drill where someone was punching at you, and the punch was coming at you. If you only put your hands up, that's one dimension. It may work, but it's a low chance that it does work. So, before we even get into that, remind me so we don't get sidetracked. Like I said, I don't like to even use the term self-defense, because these moves, some people will say, oh, you're doing workout moves that are like for self-defense. I don't even like to use the word self-defense because there's two words in there, self and defense. So let's go for the word defense. What do you think about defense when you think about defense?
Defense to me seems like I have to. It seems to me like I'm the victim, and I have to actively do something to the thing that is giving me whatever the issue is.
Okay, so he went with the being like a victim. Okay, that's one way. I didn't think about that before. What I think about defense is I think of more of like a passive kind of thing where it's almost like in sports, you're playing not to lose rather than playing to win. There's a whole different, vibe and intention in those two modes. So defense, I think passively, like if we take football, the cornerback's guarding the wide receiver, the ball gets thrown, just a defensive mindset would be, of course, tackle the guy when he catches it, or knock the ball down at best. But I'm thinking of more of like an attacking defense. So it's like the ball gets thrown, we're both on offense. Now I'm not going to gamble and try to get it and I miss and then you go score a touchdown. But if I have a good chance, I'm going for it. I'm going to try to intercept and I'm going to run it back. I like that kind of defense. So I don't like the word defense. It puts you on, like I said, a passive mindset, which I don't like because there's no defense.
Maybe a better way to describe it, because I don't think I explained it very well.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of on the spot. I guess maybe a better way would be defense is just like a shield. You just put up a shield and you got your little shield and it just keeps getting beat on, but eventually you're going to need to do something else. So if you just rely on defense and the only thing you're doing is just putting up some sort of barrier to defend, that can only last for so long.
That's a really interesting point, because if you think about it in that scenario, you got your shield up and you're just waiting to take the hit. So you're waiting, so you're static. And you're not moving. You're just literally there because you think this shield's gonna stop it. What if it doesn't stop it, But once again, it doesn't matter if it does or not. It's that passive mindset that I don't like about the word defense. Now we throw in the word self before it, okay? So self-defense, what is that? Maybe that's owning a gun, maybe. But what is self-defense? How many times do you go out by yourself and how many times do you go out with someone else? Like percentage-wise, give me a ratio.
I'm probably out by myself 70% of the time easily.
Okay, so there's 30% of the time that you're with somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so if something happens there, it's no longer self-defense, okay? Could be the defense of the person that you're with, okay? So it's not just your defense, it's the person you're with defense. And if you even want to go another level, more like a Buddhist mindset, you got to defend the person that's attacking you, which sounds crazy because they're the attackers. But, not all attackers are, mean it in a mean way. Maybe they're drunk. You're at a party, they're drinking. It could be a friend of yours. Are you just going to, you just
saw a car get hit.
Are you just going to, everything, we got it here soon. Are you going to just crush this drunk person? Hopefully not, Or it could be
someone with mental disability.
Could be that. Could be a complete misunderstanding that could be cleared up with one sentence. So, self is a weird word, especially with defense. So there's you, there's the person you're with, and then there's the person that's maybe causing the issue to begin with. You got to be in defense of all of them, in my perspective. So if you can fight without fighting, you saved everybody.
Even if the person is legitimate, like in their right mind, sane, perfectly knows exactly what they're doing, and they're coming at you, are they actually able to hurt you? And so then how bad do you have to hurt them?
Right.
Do you have to hurt them? Can I get you to stop doing the dumb thing that you're doing without actually hurting you? Maybe I can change your mind about things.
Well, that's a long-winded way to say I don't like the word self-defense. Okay, so we're just calling this the protection series. It's working out, but it has a protection mindset. Okay, these moves possibly could be translated into more than just calisthenics and exercise. So that's where we are. Now, going back to nothing happens in the universe until something moves. So You know, we had the first defense, the flinch, something's at your face, you put your hands up. But it is superior, far better to just move. Okay, so whatever is there is gonna fly by you. Now you do both together, you got the insurance and you move. Okay, so there's that aspect of simply moving. What do you think of?
With as far as what?
As far as nothing happens in the universe until something moves.
Oh, to me, it just makes me think of initiative. Like, don't just, and it's the same kind of thing. Don't just sit around and wait for, even if you're just talking about life, don't just wait for life to happen.
Yeah.
Get after it. Go do something. Make it happen.
Okay.
Whether it's getting out of the way of a punch or a moving car or a bowling ball that someone let go the wrong way at the bowling alley.
Yeah, watch those bowling balls.
Right? Or a promotion or an entrepreneurial opportunity. Just don't sit there and wait. Go do it.
Yeah. And then also going back to what we talked about before about defense being passive, you know, if you're in my way, you know, in the workout move, it was a punch, so just hold your punch out. Now this is very apparent. You don't have a lot of time to think here. But there's two ways to look at this. A block, which is me moving his hand out of the way. That only works if I'm stronger than him. Don't let me, yeah, even now he knows it's coming, right? It's much more simple and effective and efficient for me to move myself. Now the punch just goes on by, okay? So I think in life, we always want the other person to move, right? Somebody does something you don't like or calls you a name you don't like, or, you know, in the business world, maybe they're taking the project in a different direction that you don't like, and you want to tell them, you shouldn't do that. You should do it.
But I want to do that.
Right. And so in a way, that's like me trying to move them. It's much easier for me to move myself, okay? Because I can control that. I don't know what he's going to do when I push him, but I know what I'm going to do when I step to the side. So always try to move yourself if you can. Okay, that's much more efficient. So that's why we train. You know, we train to create those stressful situations so we know how to handle it, so that when they do come up, you've already done it hundreds or thousands of times and it's not scary. Your reaction doesn't become a reaction. We talked about response. It becomes a response and it's much quicker. So I don't know if that helps. I think about that when I think of movement. How am I moving myself? How can I be more efficient? And how can I maximize a simple thing like a plank forearm push-up into a defense and now an escape and a throw. So hope that helps you. Anything else?
No, I think that about
I think
does
that does it. So, hey, we're gonna keep going with this. That's move number 2. So we got 4 more to do before we have the full workout. So hopefully you're working out at home with us. Keep watching this. We're gonna keep going, and hopefully you can keep going with us. We'll talk to you soon. One love. Knock the camera over.